Hey everyone, Aislinn here, and this is my series review for the Dark Elements trilogy by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I actually don't have the first book anymore, so this is books 3 and 2, because this is a overall series review and how I think of it, which the video is not going to be very long. However, beware of spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled for the series and you think you might want to read it, please just turn this video off, go do your thing, and then maybe come back to it after you've read it and see if you agree with any of my points. Alright, let's just jump into it. This is my little mini review. It's actually going to be pretty quick. I'm not going to get too deep into it, into the Dark Elements series here by Jennifer L. Armentrout. So I don't have the first one. This is actually a trilogy. The first one is White Hot Kiss. This is a series that, when I say it's going to be quick, it's going to be quick. I did not really enjoy it. First one was pretty interesting. It had some unique concepts with the gargoyles and the demons and the soul thing. I enjoyed that one. Enough to read it. Like, it wasn't epically great, but it wasn't terrible. This one, the second one, oh, I struggled so hard with it. The character personalities changed. Layla becomes really irritating. There are way too many baby-making comments that Layla makes, either in her thoughts in this book, as to be like it passes to the point of extremely awkward. Yeah, I mean, I still made it through and it was okay, but definitely was not as good as the first book. And then I got to this one. Oh my god. So this, I read about 50 pages and DNF'd it. This feels like it very quickly downgraded from mediacore to bullshit. This book, the 50 pages that I read, felt like badly written, supernatural, wannabe fan fiction ripoff. Including the whole loved one's soul in hell, we gotta get it back thing. For those of you that have never seen the show, sorry, that might be a spoiler. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, that's the direction this went. And I'm sorry, Supernatural did it better. Yeah, I couldn't even bring myself to care at that point after the first 50 pages, and normally I try and give a book like at least 100, but I mean, this is a 370 some page book, and I could not bring myself to even make the first 100 pages. I did not want to invest my time. I have read supernatural fan fiction better than this, and it really seemed like it was trying to emulate that. At least that was my feeling on it. Yeah. So, overall thoughts, skip the third. Don't even waste your time. This book is BS. This book's okay if you don't mind a little bit of very awkward, borderline, creepy, constant baby making comments. This one's not bad. The first one, I would read, honestly. I mean, it does end in a way that you could go on and read the other two, but I mean, I was perfectly happy with the ending the way it was and just leaving it alone. If you're a completionist, you might want to skip the series altogether. I hate to say that, because I try not to, encourage everyone to I try to encourage everyone to make their own opinions and try not to tell anyone what they can and cannot read. But if someone was asking my opinion, I'd say read the first book, skip the other two. If you're a completionist, just be aware you're going to get into some, especially into that third book, you're going to get into some bullshit. Overall, though, I think the writing was good. Like, it was the story, and the padding out of the plot. This trilogy, I think, really could have been a lot stronger and a lot more enjoyable if it had been a slightly longer standalone book, or maybe even into 2 books. I do not think the 3rd book was necessary. I think if they had cut the crap out of the 2nd book, they could have made the 3rd book and the 2nd book 1 book, and it would have been much more enjoyable. So I do like Jennifer L. Armentrout's writing, though. She's an author I am going to continue on with, and probably try out some other books. The series did not completely turn me off her as an author. I didn't see anything incredibly problematic with the series, other than, like I said, the baby making comments, considering these are teenagers. That was a little awkward. But, yeah, so that's my review on that one. Short and sweet, and if you want something a little unique on the end, you don't mind a little bit of a love triangle, go check out the first one. I'll leave the 2nd and 3rd opinions up to you if you do check out the first one, if you decide to continue on with it. Personally, not my cup of tea. Yeah, that's it for that. See ya.